Alright, so this past 7 months is no doubt probably one of the darkest times of our lives. We were ordered to stay home. We were ordered not to make any contact with our family or friends unless you lived in the same household. Many lost their jobs, many lost their lives or their loved ones. Time continues to fly by, and we are still stuck in the corners of our walls. To help pass time, however, it is important to keep one days occupied, keep your mind flowing. A hobby that not only makes a house come more alive, but also benefits you personally is taking care of house plants. As the plants grow, so do you. Caring for different kinds of plants help you understand that they are individual creatures. Some plants need more care than others. For example, this plant really loves to be in the heat, in the sun, and it doesn't do so well inside due to not enough sunlight, and it just really needs to be in the open. However, this little plant right here really does well inside. He gets a lot of sunlight, but he also needs to be watered excessively. What this teaches you is that, well, apply it to your relationships in your life. Apply it to your mom, apply it to your dad, apply it to your boyfriend, whoever it is. It's good to understand that as humans, everybody needs individual, unique care. For example, your mom might really love it when you compliment her. However, your dad might really feel loved when you buy him little gifts. Everybody is different, and taking care of plants helps you realize that everybody needs a different amount of care, different kind of care, and it's completely okay. Understanding this concept, I promise, will only benefit you and will make your relationship stronger. Another thing that taking care of plants really benefit you is that it helps you understand that life is unpredictable. Now, let me tell you what I mean by this. Let's say I do everything correctly to keep this plant alive. I give it the right amount of water. I move it from side to side in my room to get enough sunlight. I give him plant food. Yes, there are plant food. You put it in the soil, not just water. But anyways, I do everything in my personal ability to keep this plant alive. But that's not always the case. Let's say I put this on my shelf and my cat comes over and knocks it over and it dies. It happens. Life happens. And it's not always in our control. So one thing that taking care of plants teaches you is that life is unpredictable and it's okay to fail. You just keep going until you find a plant that really thrives in your household and that makes you happy. Another thing that plants do that really help with your mental health is that plants bring a sense of optimism, calmness, and peace. Actually, spending time in nature is very good for your mind. It decreases stress, improves cognition, and reduces aggression. Another thing that really pushes me personally to keep growing plants is that it's honestly the most sense of accomplishment when I see my plant growing. When I see my little plants getting new roots, blooming flowers, however your plant grows, it's one of the most satisfying feeling to know that I took part in this little creature's life and it is blossoming, it is performing in a way that it couldn't have unless I took part in it. So plants really do give you a sense of accomplishment and that you're doing something that is growing life. And in all honesty, I think that's one of the most beautiful aspects of it, is getting to see your plants transform into the potential that it couldn't have without you. Seeing your plant thrive is one of the purest feelings that we could ever experience. Because of the way plants make us feel, it wouldn't be surprising that there is actually a type of therapy called horticulture therapy. I probably said that wrong. But anyways, it's a therapy that focuses on being in nature and taking care of plants, and basically the effects of this has shown that it has reduced depression, it has improved psychological well-being of those who have interacted with nature. It has revealed greater feelings of positivity and hopefulness, comfort and relaxation. In all honesty, that sounds amazing. And before I even knew this, I had already felt this way about having plants. I don't know if I'm allowed to show this. I just want to show you all of this. This is actually my backyard, but anyways, one thing that has kept me going during this quarantine has been planting. 7 months ago, my backyard was completely bare, and throughout quarantine, I have developed the love of planting, and my backyard is now covered in them, including my room, including my house. I'm not the only one. My parents really love plants as well. So not only does having plants inside your home make it come alive, and it's not just a decoration, although it does do great as that as well, because I don't think there's anything prettier than a bunch of green little creatures inside your home. But anyways, plants teach us that plants teach us to take part in something else's life in order for it to live. It teaches us that sometimes we may do everything correctly, but sometimes things are still out of our control. Throughout quarantine, like I said, I've received the privilege of seeing my backyard transform into something truly aspiring and lovely. I have felt happiness seeing my plants grow and bloom flowers throughout the nights. Plants have made this quarantine bearable and have given me a new passion for life. And all I can say is get yourself a few plants and just see how it affects you in your daily life, because I promise you, you will see change in you and you will love the new version of yourself. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.